Hello there guys, and welcome to the channel. Right, a very eventful day today. Ton of things happening. Loads of new Thronebreaker players. But we also do have, quite unexpectedly, Miles Morales buff information. So, as I keep working on everything else, let's take a look at the new Spidey. Let's take a look at what he does. First things first, his prestige is fairly garbage. It's not a good prestige. They did not make it good, but you know, that's not the worst thing in the world. Did not expect him to be a prestige king. So Miles and anyone hoping to master his playstyle will learn the ins and outs of being a hero. Master using basic combos, dodge attacks, and blocking the opponent, gain bonuses through the fight. Use Miles' full arsenal to apply as many debuffs on the opponent as possible and deal some massive damage with his special 2 class science. His taunt, I do like access to taunt a lot. Rapture, weakness, shock, and power sting. Fair play strengths, ability to taunt and debuff damage, weaknesses, shock immune champions, and debuff shrug off champions. Let's jump to his abilities. While performing a well-timed block, Miles will not attempt to utilize his personal weight or miss effects. Fair play. I like that. It used to be actual synergy of his, which is quite funny. I always get annoyed when you try to parry and then you evade. Right, Spider challenges, Spider Sense charges. To learn to be a hero, Miles Morales has a list of Spider challenges. He can complete each fight. Completing Spider challenge grants an indefinite Spider Sense charge. Max charges 3. Each Spider Sense charge grants a passive 7% chance to evade incoming attacks, as well as 252 attack rating. All of these are on a rank 5 5-star, and his attack is, well, basically you get 10% attack bonus. So that's not the juiciest bonus. Let's be fair, it's a tiny 10% fury, but you know, it can add up. It can add up. So every time you complete a challenge, basically, each Spider Sense charge grants you 252 attack. Spider challenges, once per fight each. Block 15 attacks, or well-timed blocks count as 3 attacks, so 5 parries. Plant 50 attacks, intercepting attacks counts as 10 hits. 5 intercepts, or let's say 3 intercepts and 4 full combos. Avoid 10 attacks with evade, miss, or dexterity mastery. Special attacks count as 2 hits each. Okay. Getting a bit annoying, but okay. Let's go with Spider Camo. Each time the opponent launches a special attack, Miles' burgeoning abilities grant him Spider Camo passive, which is unaffected by ability accuracy and lasts 8 seconds. Spider Camo grants all attacks a 35% chance to miss. This miss chance is tripled against unblockable attacks. And against unblockable attacks, basically, you're guaranteed to face. Now, that can have some interesting implications. Because against unblockable special attacks, you're guaranteed to be phasing. Or if opponent has gone fully unblockable, guaranteed to be phasing. So that actually could be quite interesting, so long as you have that Spider Camo active. Spider Camo also enhances heavy and special attacks. How? I don't know. How can it enhance? But we'll probably read that. Once all challenges are complete, Miles is in the zone for the rest of this fight. While in the zone, Spider Camo will also activate each time Miles launches a special attack. That's kind of neat. So you complete all 3 of these, and then every time you use a special attack or opponent uses a special attack, you have this miss mechanic active. Will be quite annoying to fight off against the guy though, but you know, we'll see. Heavy attack. 100% chance to inflict taunt debuff for 10 seconds, which reduces opponent's attack rating by 30% and increases the chance that the opponent will launch special attack by 70%. Now, I'm always a big fan of taunt mechanics. I think it's one of the more underutilized mechanics. I think it's only second to Infuriate now, and I wish every champion had taunt or Infuriate. So I'm very happy to see that. 100% chance to inflict Rapture debuff, causing 2.5k physical damage over 5 seconds. So it should be ticking for 250 a tick. Something like not too great to be honest, but still something. But that's the camo bonus if you completed all the missions. I like that it doesn't seem to say that there is a cooldown to his taunt. Like we see that Overseer has taunt on heavy attack, but that taunt has a cooldown, so I do like that. Special 1, triple web shot. Last hit has 100% chance to inflict a weakness debuff, reducing attack rating by 50% for 10 seconds. If it's camo, effect active, then gain 10-second duration. So in between taunt and this weakness debuff, you'd be reducing opponent's attack quite significantly. I suspect that could synergize extremely well with the Inequity and Resonate masteries, which should potentially be able to completely reduce opponent's attack to mere drops of damage. That could be quite interesting, worth a test. How tanky he can potentially get if you have weakness active. Because with 20-second duration, you should be able to upkeep it. And 10-second taunt should also be able to keep it up for majority of the time. Could be quite interesting. Special 2. Final hit has 100% chance to inflict a shock debuff, causing 4,500 energy damage over 6 seconds. Camo, this shock gains 30% potency for each personal unique debuff that has been activated on the opponent this fight. For each personal unique debuff. Okay. So, cool. We'll see how much damage that is. I think the key here is going to be in the numbers, whether he does enough damage to be good. Special 3. 100% chance to inflict physical vulnerability debuff, reducing physical resistance by 900 for 50 seconds. So that will make your Rapture stronger on heavy attack. Fair play. And obviously deal regular hits will deal more damage. 100% chance to also inflict Power Sting debuff lasting 50 seconds. An opponent with Power Sting takes 5,685 direct damage if they activate special attack. Okay. I'm not a fan of Power Sting being on level 3. That means it will not be frequently used, or it's going to be annoying to access. Let's take a look at the Synergy ability. Signature ability. Spider challenges. Each time Miles completes a Spider challenge, he gains a passive Fury, increasing attack rating by 2,700. So that's like 110%, I think. Yes, that's 110% Fury. And if you complete them at a relatively good pace, you can have quite good uptime with that. So I do like that bit. Additionally, he may now complete Spider challenges multiple times during the fight instead of just once each. However, each Spider challenge can still only grant one Spider-Sense charge. So basically, you're going to be able to gain this Fury persistently. And that means that Signature ability is going to be quite significant to his damage. And once again, I think the fate of this character now will lie in his ability to deal damage. If he has Yellow Jacket type of numbers, then he's going to be forgotten that he had a buff. If he has decently good numbers in line with Stark Enhanced Spider-Man and, Stealth Suit Spider-Man, then he's going to be a very, very potent champion, in my opinion. With a niche use. That niche use would be basically fully able to troll unblockable champions, which is quite cool. Any important synergies? Some of the incoming synergies have been changed from Spider-Ham. Completing a Spider challenge grants a Fury passive, granting 30% attack rating for 16 seconds. So that's neat as well, because you can keep on completing it. It's not the worst. And with Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, 20% personal debuff potency. Not too bad. The rest of the synergies, nah. Each Spider-Sense charge grants 5% attack rating. That's quite bad because you can get max 15 there. Spider challenges are slightly easier to complete. This might be useful, but yeah, that might be useful. Just put on Spider-Ham, get 2 synergies for 1, why not? Rest of the synergies are relatively lackluster. And that's about it. Initially, when I read the Spotlight, it did seem kind of a bit lackluster, but now that I have gone over it again, I do think that there might be a role for Spider-Man Miles Morales. And that, again, entirely depends on the fight itself. How well his base damage is going to be, and how good his damage is in general. If you're looking at Spider-Man 2099 numbers, then Miles Morales is going to take a seat right next to that dud. If you're looking at Stealth Suit, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, stuff like that, it could be very, very interesting. Level 2 seemingly is the major source of damage, but access to quite significant attack mitigation from opponent can be useful. On-demand taunt, not too bad, plus you could potentially spam your Rapture debuffs if you can spam your heavy attacks in a corner. And this bit is quite interesting because, again, Fighter Camo grants all attacks 35% chance to miss. To miss chance is tripled against unblockable attacks. And that could potentially be quite interesting when you get to guaranteed phase through all of the unblockable attacks. Unblockable special attacks, so he could potentially be useful against unblockable level 1 or 2 nodes, or he could be useful against a whole bunch of champions that now seem to have unblockable special attacks built in their kit. But again, we're gonna have to see once it lands. Reading this, I am slightly worried. It is not quite what I expected, but I do think that it can still swing either way. I do think that it can swing either way, entirely pending a proper playtest, entirely pending the numbers port. Numbers are big enough, then he might get some use. I don't think that he's gonna end up being your top science champion though, because his hit seems fairly shallow. Fast taunt and shock. No immunities, no slow. I don't know. Not quite what I thought we would see. Let me know what you guys think. What are your impressions about this Miles Morales ability breakdown? How do you see him in a couple of weeks' time when he lands in the game? Do you think he's going to be any good? Let me know. I'll catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about